Hi everyone, and welcome to my first video for 2018. Happy New Year. I know it's mid-January, but Happy New Year. Today I'm doing a book review of The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzi Lee, which I really enjoyed. Definitely check it out. I'm about to tell you all of the reasons why. It's a historical fiction, adventure, romance, comedy book. It's a very fun, very light, exciting book to read. It is set in the 1700s, I think, and follows Henry Montague, who is nicknamed Monty, his best friend Percy, and his sister Felicity. They're going on a tour of the continent of Europe. It's sort of like a gap year. They're sort of like, having a fun trip with which Monty hopes is going to be like party central. And then afterwards they sort of have to be like go and do like responsible things. Like Monty is expected to come back to his family, take over their estate, and be a responsible adult, and stop partying so much. Percy is going to school, and Felicity is also going to school. Monty really does not want this to happen. He wants the trip to go on forever. He wants to like just party and have fun and not go home. He also doesn't want the trip to end because he has a huge crush on Percy, and that is the reason that I heard about this book and wanted to read it. I think the tagline I saw was Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda meets the 1700s. It's not really like that book. Other than that, it has an adorable romance between two guys, and I really like the romance. It was definitely like worth picking up. And yeah, so the trio go on this trip. It goes horribly wrong, and they sort of get put on an adventure that they didn't really expect to be on, and that's the premise of the book. So the characters. Monty is great. He's also an idiot. He is selfish. He's self-absorbed. He's full of himself. He just is useless. He has all the flaws, but still manages to draw you in. He's the point of view of the book. And like he still draws you in, he still pulls you back, and then does something stupid and pushes you away, and then does it again, like pulls you back. Like I was rooting for him. I really liked him, his sass, his wit, and I just really liked him as a character. He was a full character. I felt like I understood why he was doing the stupid things he was doing. I still was angry at him, but like I understood and still liked him as a character, even though I wasn't liking his actions. Percy is pure of heart and innocent, and I wish only good things for him. And Felicity is a hidden badass, which I really wasn't expecting. I really like her as a character. The writing was great, the descriptions were really beautiful. I felt like they were really, like, they added a lot to the descriptions. And every time I was reading about, like, something being described, I was like, oh, that's really nice. Oh, that's, like, a beautiful description of that. And it didn't slow down the pace. I thought the pace of the book was really great. I just had a great time. It was super fun the whole way through, and it never, like, lost my interest. It also has a fun tone while still dealing with more serious issues. So obviously there are gay and bisexual characters. There's a romance that's happening in the 1700s. Percy is biracial, and there's racism in the book. There's also like, it touches very slightly on slavery. There's abuse, and also there is someone who has epilepsy, and I thought that was really well dealt with and really well shown, and I thought researched probably. And there's like a thing at the back that talks about like the different aspects of the book, and some like research points from the author. So I really liked all the things that were included like that, and how they were dealt with and included really well. And there was still this tone of fun, and it was still fun to read. The last thing, which is like the only negative thing I have to say, is that the plot felt at times a bit strange. There were some plot points that were like happened, and I was like, okay, like, when you sort of are pulled out of a book and you're like, what is happening here? This is strange. It sort of fit the genre, definitely the adventure genre sort of thing, but because it was happening in this book with this tone, with these characters, it felt a bit weird. It was more for characters who would be like the chosen one, or characters who are more prepared, like have some fighting skill experience or something. And it was weird to have it happen to these characters, and weird in the way that it was treated in the book. But it didn't like detract from the story for me. It just felt like a bit strange every time one of these plot points would happen. But it's still like, it was still super fun to read. I think Felicity actually could have been like the one character in the story to like fit with these plot points, which is interesting because there's going to be a new book set in this world with Felicity as the main character. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait. It's going to be like the way that this book ended with Felicity. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I said that too many times, but I'm excited. It's gonna be great. She's a great character, and I'm excited to see what she does and like where she goes. Anyway, that is my review of I was gonna say Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. That is my review of The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, both long titles. And yeah, I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Definitely check it out. If you have read it, let me know in the comments how much you loved it or what you thought of it. And I hope to see you very soon. Have a great start of the year, even though it's mid-January, and I will see you next time.